This video is brought to you by Hit Point Press and their bag of holding full of freebies just for you. Go get some awesome free gifts, including Big Bad Booklets and Humblewood Adventures at hitpointpress.com/free. And by Steamforged Games and their Epic Encounters series. With just one box, you can run an awesome cinematic adventure that your players will never forget. Use our link below the video to see all your Epic Encounter adventures. Hello and welcome to the Gallant Goblin. There are a few adventures that we never got any dedicated WizKids mini-sets for, and one of the big standouts on that list is the Ghosts of Saltmarsh, which ended up being one of those adventures that flew under the radar at the time, but has ended up being viewed as one of the better quality adventures of the 5e era. It's a set of very loosely connected adventures that you can string together into a campaign if you like. We've got the Falling Star WizKids sailing ship, the Beetle and Grimm set, and now we finally have some WizKids pre-painted minis to support it too. We have 2 boxes so far, so let's logically start with box number 1 here, and many thanks to WizKids for sending it to us to review with you. Before we jump in, a quick DM's Guild rec for you. Use our links and the code HeraldGoblin5 to get your discount. Encounters on the Savage Seas is a great supplement for your Saltmarsh adventures, or any adventures where the party takes to the sea. It is 100 pages of mini adventures, NPCs, new ships, locations, and magic items. Your party can visit a village riding on the back of a dragon turtle, be accosted by space pirates, encounter a group of goblin pirates on a very strange set of water vehicles, and much, much more. Go check it out using our link below the video. And now, let's see who made the cut for Saltmarsh Box number 1. The Riptide Priest is an interesting one. This is a member of the Riptide cult, someone who worships Ohydra, the elemental princess of evil water. I may be wrong, but while I see the stat block in Ghosts of Saltmarsh, I don't think a Riptide Priest is actually mentioned in any of the adventures. But this is basically an all-purpose water-themed caster cultist. Looks like his clothes are made of seaweed and his staff and his ornamentation from shells. You can use this as a baddie in Saltmarsh, Princess of the Apocalypse, or Lokatha Rising, or as a PC character if it fits your theme. Here we have Sigurd Snake Eyes, pirate captain and leader of a gang of smugglers in the sinister secret of Saltmarsh. Remember that Ghosts of Saltmarsh is a book of loosely connected standalone adventures, and it's also a campaign setting book for running ocean-based adventures of your own. They give you stat blocks for generic pirates, including pirate captains. So Sigurd here is perfect for the Sinister Secrets of Saltmarsh adventure, but feel free to use them to craft your own pirate captains as well for your own stories. Your captain will also need a first mate. Luckily, we have Bloody Bjorn here to serve that role. Once again, he's a member of the Sea Ghost crew in the Sinister Secrets of Saltmarsh, but you can use him as your own pirate captain, first mate, or as a fantastic swashbuckler PC in D&D or Pathfinder. Pathfinder has its own really fun swashbuckler class, and swashbuckler minis don't come much more perfect than this. I really like PC minis that wear light-colored clothing because they really pop on the battle mat. Rounding out our Sea Ghost crew from Sinister Secrets is Punketah, the pirate deck wizard. Kind of like the magic officer from a Starfinder starship, the deck wizards use their magics to ward off would-be enemies and keep their ship sailing true. Since ship crews are generally a superstitious lot in this universe, the deck wizard sometimes commands more fear and respect than the captain herself. And again, this mini is also great for a PC, especially one coming from a street urchin, sailor, or hermit background, I think. Sauriv is an aging lizard folk in the Danger at Dunwater adventure. He's one of many lizard folk in the adventure that the PCs will have to contend with, but diplomacy is definitely on the table in this adventure. Interestingly, Sauriv is one of the creatures who never puts up a fight according to the book, even if attacked. So, at least according to the text, he'd never actually stand up and pull out a rapier like this, though he is armed with one according to his noble stat block. So, if you want to use this mini, you may want to change up the adventure a bit, or use this mini for another character in the adventure. The Koalinth are an aggressive race of aquatic hobgoblins found in the Danger at Dunwater adventure. They're known for their ferocity and their hatred of elves. The sergeants, like this one, lead their special missions, like the diplomatic envoy present in this adventure. A regular Koalinth has a CR of 1/2, and the sergeant here has a CR of 2. The Koalinth have been around since 1st edition, but so far in 5th edition, this is their only appearance, here in Danger at Dunwater. Finally, we have the centerpiece of this set, the Vampiric Jade statue, which is giving me all sorts of Weeping Angel vibes. The statue is a trap that appears in the Isle of the Abbey adventure. It starts off as a beautiful elf, and then grows fangs and attacks when victims touch any of the treasures in the room. The statue is considered a legendary creature with legendary resistances and actions. It has a CR of 8 and is a pretty interesting stat block. This is one where I wish we'd gotten a nice, beautiful elf version of the statue too that we could use as a decoration in other builds. Then we could swap the minis out if the statue was indeed a trap in that particular encounter. So there are some good minis in this set, but the selection is kind of all over the place. The Ghosts of Saltmarsh adventure is divided into those self-contained stories, and I dare say that most people running those adventures don't necessarily intend to run all of them. So it would have been a great opportunity to make more cohesive boxes. One for the sinister secrets of Saltmarsh, one for dangers at Dunwater, etc. Here we get 3 members of the pirate crew from Sinister Secrets, 1 water cultist, 1 lizard folk non-combatant from Dunwater, 1 Koalinth, and 1 statue trap from another adventure. The minis themselves are great, and you can certainly reuse them in other adventures too. We always need more lizard folk, and the pirate crew and the Riptide Priest make great NPC and PC minis also. But collecting this particular group in one box is just so strange. I'm really curious to see what's in box number 2 now. Icons of the Realms Saltmarsh Box number 1 is on sale now for an MSRP of $41.99, and do keep in mind that shipping is unpredictable, so when I say on sale now, it may just be in some areas or at some retailers, so as always, shop around or check with your friendly local game store. We'll have our review of box number 2 here real soon, so be sure you're subscribed so you don't miss that. Let me know what you think of this set in the comments section down below, and do not miss out on all the freebies available right now at hitpointpress.com/free. There is all sorts of stuff for Humblewood, Big Bad Booklets, Fool's Gold, and Heliana, but don't miss out on the previews for Seeds of Decay, a new 5e adventure path set in the world of the Daubers, created by Daryl T. Jones at Splattered Ink Games. Right now, you can get free previews of their new rules for tiny characters, their new rogue subclass, the Vine Walker, and their new wizard subclass, Order of Rot, plus their new rules for playing forest animals, the Woodkin. Go fill up your cart with lots of cool free stuffs at hitpointpress.com/free. And get yourself an Epic Encounters box from Steamforged Games. Today I wanted to share another excellent one, Web of the Spider Tyrant. I have yet to come across a full adventure that didn't feature at least one run-in with a giant spider. They are spooky, terrifying, and everybody hates them, but they make great encounters. This box gives you a gorgeous map of a web spanning across a cavern, an enormous spider mini, and a guidebook to help you run exciting and cinematic encounters with a giant spider, making full use of the environment. Check out our full review in the eye in the corner of your screen and see all your epic encounter options at the link below the video. Also, come join me, Grady, Ann Richmond, Jake Kyle, and Haley Bell for an awesome adventure for Jasper's Game Day on New Year's Eve at noon Eastern. It'll be an awesome adventure raising money for suicide prevention. We'll host it on our own Twitch server if you want to watch there. It'll also be on the official Paizo and Jasper's channels as well. Hope to see you there. Also, it is the last couple of days for our painting contest. Come and enter at gallantgoblin.com/painting contest while you still can. And thank you for watching today. If you enjoyed the video, kindly click the thumbs up button to help other people find us. Hit the bell icon to be notified when we drop new videos. And come chat with us over on Discord. Don't forget to check out Encounters on the Savage Seas over on DM's Guild using our links below and the discount code HaroldGoblin5. And join us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. For now, stay safe, have fun, love each other, and I'll see you next time at the Gallant Goblin.